Named Caroline Dorman spent her life trying to preserve Louisiana's native plants and natural landscapes. And when she died a half-century ago, she left all of her land to be enjoyed as a nature preserve.
Dave McNamara takes us to Briarwood, a special place in the heart of Louisiana.
These trails, with their native trees, flowers, and wildlife, are a gift from a woman named Caroline Dorman. She was born on this property in 1888, and she lived here until her death in 1971 at the age of 83.
She's been one of my biggest inspirations, and not just because of how much she did for nature, but because of who she was.
Bailey Brossette is now curator of the Caroline Dorman Nature Preserve near the town of Saline in central Louisiana. She drives me along the wooded trails of the 120-acre preserve, along with her 14-month-old daughter Clovis. Dorman may be best known for helping to create Louisiana's Kisatchie National Forest. She was also the first woman to work for the U.S. Forest Service.
She willed out all of her property and wanted to make sure that this stayed a place where students could come and learn, that individuals could come see native plants all over the southeast, all in one place.
There is a famous picture of Caroline Dorman embracing her favorite tree, a giant longleaf pine she called Grandpappy. The centuries-old tree still stands on the property.
I think it would take 3 of us to wrap our arms around this tree.
Throughout her life, Dorman collected plants from across the southeastern United States. A wildflower meadow is full of spring color, like the orange-tinted wild azaleas.
This is Louisiana Blue Star. It's native to this area.
Brossette can name them all. Riding or hiking through the woods is an adventure in nature.
So this tree, I'm told, is the regular southern magnolia. You can see the standard size leaves on it. And right next to this is the big leaf magnolia.
This tree has the largest leaves and largest flowers of all trees in North America.
Dorman brought this rare tree from Florida. The Torreya taxifolia is an endangered species and is considered the rarest cone-bearing tree in the world. You can visit the log cabin where Dorman lived much of her life here at Briarwood. She would sit by this fireplace. She was a collector and author of books on nature.
What would you hope that people who visit here and walk the trails take away from the experience?
Appreciation of our native plants and our native habitats and how they can make just a small difference in our world just with their yard.
More than a half-century after her death, Caroline Dorman's love of nature, its flowers and trees, birds and wildlife, continue to educate and inspire those who walk the trails of Briarwood. With the heart of Louisiana, Dave McNamara, Fox 8 Local First.
And to learn more about Briarwood's Caroline Dorman Nature Preserve in the Kisatchie National Forest, go to heartoflouisiana.com.